is that it tries to sort of dispel the human condition, and it doesn't work.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I want to please send me on my text message. Send me a link to the.
I did. I just sent it to you, buddy.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to check around. I'll see you momentarily.
All right, buddy.
All right. Have to check out the friends of.
Wow, you throw an El Normo cocktail hour and he does an Irish goodbye. What a class act. Scott, are you Irish?
I'll tell you this, I'm hung like an Irishman.
Okay, so we're gonna shut down the El Normo cocktail hour because I'm gonna go take a hot bath. But before I do, I'm trying to get through this book. So I'm gonna read to you on the virtue of tolerance. This is Aleister Crowley's Book of Wisdom and Folly. It says, "Understand then heartily, O my son, that in the light of this my wisdom all things are one. Being of the body our perfect lady knew it, proper, necessary, and perfect. There is then none superfluous or harmful, and there is none honorable or dishonorable more than another. Lo, in thine own body, the vile intestine is of more worth to thee than the noble hand or the proud eye, for thou canst lose these and live, but not that. Esteem therefore a thing in relation to thine own will, preferring the ear if thou love music, and the palate preferring the ear, and the palate if thou love wine, but the essential organs of life above these. Have respect also to the will of thy fellow, not hindering him in the way, save as he may overly justle thee in time. For by the practice of this tolerance thou shalt come sooner to the understanding of this equality of all things in Our Lady knew it, and so the high attainment of universal love. Yet in thy partial and particular action, as thou art a creature of illusion, do thou maintain the right relation of one thing to another, fighting if thou be a soldier, or building if thou be a mason. For if thou hold not fast this discipline and proportion, which alloweth its true will to every part of thy being, the error of one shall draw all after it into ruin and dispersion." This is called On the Formula of the Dying Gods, De Formula Deorum Morientium. And then I'm going to head out of here. "Alas, my son, this hath been fatal constantly to many a man of noble aspiration, that these words were hidden from his understanding. For there is a balance in all things, and the body hath charter to fulfill his nature, even as the mind hath. So to repress one function is to destroy that proportion which is wholesome, and wherein indeed all health and sanity have consistency. Verily, it is the art of life to develop each organ of body and mind, or as I may say, each weapon of the will to its perfection, neither distorting any use nor suffering the will of one part to tyrannize over that of another. And this doctrine, be it a curse, that pain and repression are wholesome and profitable in themselves as a lie, born of sin and of ignorance, the false vision of the universe and of its laws, that is the basis of the adverse formula of the slain God. It is true that on occasion one limb must be sacrificed to save the whole body, as when one cutteth away an hand that is bitten by a viper, or as when a man giveth his life to save his city. But this is a right and natural subordination of the superficial and particular to the fundamental and general will, and moreover it is a case extraordinary, relating to accident or extremity, not in any wise a rule of life, or a virtue in its absolute nature." Okay. Thanks for listening to that clip.